Okay, so for my service, I volunteered at the local rec center during this past Saturday's Easter event. The event as a whole was run by the volunteers and the workers at the rec center. For the event, I brought cupcakes for the bake sale and I made them Easter themed and then helped set up tables and decorate the gym. And then there was this big blow up like caterpillar that the kids could crawl through, and I helped set that up. I was stationed though at the tattoo table to place temporary tattoos that were Easter themed on the children, wherever they wanted them, and they got like a max of 2 tattoos that they could choose. Um, and then halfway through the event, they asked me if I could put the Easter Bunny outfit on because the volunteer that was in there needed a break and it gets really hot. So for the other half of the day, I was the Easter Bunny. And then when I was in the costume, you can't talk, you just walk around, take pictures with the children and their families, and then wave and, you know, say hi to them, whatnot. So for examining my learning and what I learned and how. A community is made up of diverse human beings that all have a part in one another's lives. So I thought I definitely saw that in this event. The whole community came together for this event to hang out and have fun and bring your families and just celebrate Easter in a non-religious way. Through this event, I was able to see the relationships and different dynamics between children and families in the community. So I could see them really be them true selves and how they interacted with one another and with the other members of the community. I learned how families interact within the community by immersing themselves into their lives and the relationships that they've already built. I thought it was really cool to see like the director really walk around, and she knew almost everybody there and talked with everybody. I thought that was awesome. I learned how communication played a large role in the success of this event. So I quoted Friend and Cook: because collaboration is a style or an approach to interaction, it can be attached to the consultation process, just as it can be attached to problem solving, assessing, and co-teaching. By communicating specific goals, jobs, and expectations, the event was able to run smoothly with no issues between the staff and the volunteers. Since the director and coordinator of the rec center had open communication and collaboration with not only one another but with the volunteers and the staff, the Easter event was able to be meaningful and successful. One skill utilized in this process that I noticed was the shared but differentiated responsibilities and accountability. So I quoted Friend and Cook: if you're a consultant, your primary responsibility and areas of accountability are to ensure that the consulting process is appropriately followed and to be specific and feasible assistance responsive to the consultee's needs. So I thought it was great that each volunteer was stationed at a table doing a specific task, but then whenever they needed you, they could come and grab you, and you had to be flexible and just part of that process of making the event successful. Each volunteer at the event had differentiated responsibilities, but each role in the event was allowed to be successful. Each person contributed equally and was equally valued to create parity. Another skill that was utilized is individuals who collaborate, share accountability for outcomes. So I quoted Friend and Cook: whether the results of collaboration are positive or negative, all the participating individuals are accountable for the outcome. Each volunteer was assigned a specific role and table. If not a table, then they roamed. They had something specific that the director and coordinator wanted them to do and fulfill. So they were accountable to how they performed their task, and it was up to you to be positive or negative. So I was at the tattoo table, and it was up to me to apply the tattoos in an efficient way on all the children that came over. So either I had one child or 50 children, I had to figure out a way how to dab them with water but not soak the child. And I had help if I needed to, but it was up to me to do that specific task. The learning of collaboration and consultation that I gained from this experience was important for my future career as a teacher. So, by volunteering in this community event, I gained a role in the community and I made connections. So, I made connections with the other volunteers, with the families, the director, the coordinator, and the children. This learning was important because I not only developed new skills, but I got the chance to practice them. I quoted Friend and Cook. Another benefit of consultation concerns professional development. When teachers seek assistance from consultants, one incidental outcome often is an increase in their knowledge and skills. So I created new connections to the community and to my own learning, not only within this class, but within my classes in education. I learned about the functions of collaboration with the recreation center, the families, and the community. From this service, I learned about myself and the sense of being in unfamiliar situations and working towards a goal that's bigger than just myself. So much like in education, you're working with other educators, SPED, everyone, all departments to work towards a student's education and their learning and their success. So from this role, I was able to make a difference in the community by helping with the Easter event. My learning from the service showed me much in a sense, what I'll be doing as an educator. Because of this experience, I was able to see how to become part of the community when I'm a teacher. Making the effort and creating those connections is important for children to see and to bring back these experiences in the classroom. Quoting Friend and Cook, when the benefits of consultation are considered along with its rationale, you can view consultation as an alternative for meeting a wide variety of students and enhancing the strategies and consultees' repertoires by efficiently deploying the professional resources in school. So if I were an educator now and went to this event, I could relate this information back to the learning in the classroom and make it relevant. This would allow the students to make further connections to the learning and make it, personal to them. Because of this experience, children are able to see teachers outside the classroom, just like teachers will see their students as individuals in other aspects of their lives. When I'm a teacher, I'll make sure to be involved in the community and utilize this experience into future collaboration and consultation experiences. Quoting Friend and Cook, when school and school professionals can develop a collective sense of purpose and a long-range plan for building school community partnerships, they are likely to be able to establish truly collaborative relationships.